Okay, we are back. I have double checked and made sure the camera is on today, so we're definitely filming. Hopefully we will not run into pressure any problems. I can talk, I promise I can. Any problems along the way. So this week, of course, is the first Doppelkit event for Orange Umbrella, our Great Cow-llaboration. So I have, of course, the Winter Cows kit. So we have our date labels. This is kit number 189 for anybody who would like the number. My date labels, thin washi. These are in the order I use them. My 7x9 boxes with my quote this week. It is to free us from the expectations of others, to give us back to ourselves. There lies the great singular power of self-respect by Joan Didion. Have some check boxes. I forgot to order the check boxes for this kit, but had another kit that the colors worked, so all good. Our doodle icons, the mini sheet for the kit, which I've already used these in my daily duo, those two strips, full boxes, and deluxe washi, and they're stuck together. Our labels and our deco. So we're gonna get started here. How was everybody's day? How was your week? Hope everyone, also of course we have our mild liners, ruler, magic cutting tool, which I still need to order a new tip for. So we'll go with those as we go. So how was everybody's week? Did you have a good one, I hope? Nothing too crazy or stupid happened. I know a lot of places are sitting with more snow. It did get colder here in Missouri, but it did not. We got were some little flurries here and there, so nothing really huge or off the walls when we were getting everything done. It's been a busy week for me. I had my MRIs done on Thursday. Was supposed to have a sleep study that was aborted at the last minute when my headlights decided they didn't want to work. My husband is going to be looking at those today to see if he can figure out what it is himself and fix it himself, rather than us having to take it to the shop and pay for even more expensive car repairs. We're hoping it's just the light bulb, but because the fuses seem fine so far, so cross your fingers for me, everybody. A nice, cheap, inexpensive, easy fix would be welcome given the last few repair bills we've had on our poor van. And she's an 05 Chrysler Town & Country. That is really crooked. And she's showing her age, so, but I love that van. I've had her for years. I got her in 2017. Most amazingly, she only has 250,000 miles on her. And for any of the car fans out there, you'll know that minivans are designed to be high mileage vehicles because they're usually family travel vehicles. And not just like travel, but they're designed for families who are kind of constantly on the go with soccer practice and baseball practice and ballet and gymnastics and singing lessons and all of the other zillion and a half things that our kids get into while they're still young. So vans are designed to kind of rack up that mileage and keep running really well even when it gets high. So at only 250,000 miles, given she's a 2005 model, that's actually pretty darn low. So she runs pretty well, all things considered. I'll start on this side. I'm just all over the place, don't mind me. I'm a little bit confused today. It's just one of those days. We are back to last week, the washi I used for the Winter Nights kit, and I'm still a little pissed off that my camera decided not to work on me last week. I was really happy with how that kit came out and spent, an hour rambling to my camera while I did my layout, only to discover that the camera was not running. I have double checked this time. The camera is recording. Phone is in airplane mode, as someone suggested on one of the various plum paper groups, to minimize those interruptions, because I had a incoming text message last time, not the winter nights, the last one I managed to film, that interrupted near the end of filming, and it didn't just interrupt, it completely stopped the filming. And I didn't realize it until afterwards. I just kind of ignored it, thinking, oh, it's just a message. It's just going to pop up on the side of the camera, and worst case scenario, everybody's going to see whichever friend it was that messaged me. But no, it completely shut down the camera. So that was fun. Not. So, yeah. I'm gonna get this one cut for our Saturday and Sunday handcrafted bottom washi. Is that crooked? I hope not. Yeah, my cutter definitely needs a new slicing edge. The one it's currently got is definitely giving up the ghost, and it has retreated somewhat back into the housing, so the blade isn't as far out. And despite an exhaustive search, we have been unable to locate any of the small razor blades that we keep around the house for opening packages, things like that. So I'm not able to substitute. Just gonna have to kind of make do with this one here. And it, of course, is not wanting to cooperate in any way, shape, form, or fashion, because that would be too simple. Why would we do that? I mean, why go easy when you can have it be as difficult as possible, right? And that's cut through the paper at this point, so if the sticker... Oh no, and the sticker came up and magically I didn't cut through the paper. Don't know how I managed that one, but we'll take the win. Anybody start planning for Valentine's Day? My husband's not in the room, and he doesn't watch these. So I am planning a fun gift for him. Something he's wanted for a while. And no, it's not lingerie. Though that's on the list if possible. I thought about getting some funny kind. Like, you know, the matching novelty underwear or something like that. I saw one that said choking hazard and slippery when wet, for the women's and men's underwear, and I was giggling for a solid hour after that one because I thought that was just hilariously funny. Just totally amused me to no end. Don't have my trash can over here, so don't have an ability to throw away the washi. Let's get this back in order where I'll need it. It'll help with things later. Get our full boxes first of my 9 vertical priority boxes here. I know a lot of people use this box for meal planning, keeping track of what books they're reading. For me, I like to put a quote in there, something that I can look at any time in the week. And it kind of keeps me remembering that things aren't as bad as I may think they are, and to keep striving to reach forward and be better and do more. So that's always a big deal for me. Because one of my quotes this year is, don't look back. You're not going that way. Because I'm not. This year is all about progress and moving forward. We're getting started on my degree work. I've been in contact with the vocational rehab people to start getting me registered to get back and get my master's degree so I can teach, which is a big deal for me, being able to have that there to pull myself out of this kind of slump that I've been in with being on disability for so long. It'll be nice to have a job to get back to and be able to work in the field that I love so very, very much. I'm a forensic anthropologist. Can't remember if that ever came across in the other videos or if it was one of the sections that got cut out. Or behind one of the first video when it froze and the audio just kept going, but there was no save in the video. It just stopped at about the 10-minute mark and it was no bueno after that. We're done with that one. So we're gonna get these, I'm gonna put down these little check boxes and then do my mild liners, and I will be right back with you. Okay. All right, so we are back. Had a little trouble with my mild liners, as you saw. I'm a little bit sleepy today, and I'm still seeing like gaps and things I missed. I'm a little sleepy today, which does not make for ideal conditions when getting these mild liners filled, especially not for a perfectionist like me. So I'm really annoyed right now at how uneven the mild liner came out this week. It's just one of those things. Gonna go ahead and start laying in my full box stickers though. Learned our lesson last week, and we're gonna do this the kind of sideways box. We're gonna do it earlier on in the sequence. Oh, that's so close. Move that over just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna do something a little bit different with that one. Not forget our trash day. I think we'll use the orange one. I just dropped my doodle labels on the floor because, you know, why would I need those? And then we have our little money icon. Pink Bunny. Yeah, I did actually peel off the background. Well, not the background, but the cutout around all of these doodle icons so I could put this on there and be able to get to those with a relative amount of ease and minimal trouble. So let's see, for Tuesday, I think we'll have this guy coming up from the bottom and hopefully keep it kind of in a even flow. Okay. And hey, I remember my backdrop again. So it's like 3 weeks in a row that I remembered my backdrop. We're doing good. Maybe this will finally be the video that plays all the way through and has all the things and is completely done, and one can hope. One can hope. So let's see, Thursday was these guys, and they're gonna go kind of central to the whole box here. And these centered boxes are always the hardest because inevitably when I go through to put in the washi around them, I discover that they're not as nice and neat and straight as I wanted them to be. So, just how it seems to work sometimes. And then we've got these two guys. Fill out. Oh, this one is just not wanting to level out anywhere. Okay, there we go. I think we got it. Give that a little trim. I mean, if I didn't put that bottom washi in on these boxes, these full boxes would fit. But I really like the way it kind of pulls everything together, having those extra little washi on the bottom of these days. So, I keep doing it. I like the effect. I like how it looks. I like how it works. It just feels like it just gives a little bit of polish to me. And I think this one we will go off to the side with. Actually, we might do another angled one with this one and just trim. I want to keep the cow in the center. So we're going to trim that box all the way around, and then we're going to trim the washi we put around it. I haven't decided how I'm going to lay out the washi with that one yet. I'll figure it out when I get there. Come on, come on. It's always so much easier to get these stickers up when I haven't laid down any mild liner. Is just beyond me. I don't know if maybe the mild liner changes the way the sticker adheres to the paper or some other such. So some wise soul out there knows why that happens. Please, by all means, explain it to me. I've just gone with the assumption that the mild liner kind of changes the way the sticker is able to remove from the page. And again, with those bottom ones being so handy to act as a backstop, pull that up. And now we're almost done with this guy. Yep, all this work for this one teeny tiny corner, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay. Kind of cut into the paper there, but it'll be okay. All right. Let's start getting some washi around these guys. Some deco done, I think. Okay. Decisions are hard. Okay. With this one, we can do one last thing real quick that I've been holding off on. I can get this litter box icon down, and I can also put down my labels that go onto the box. I think I'll wait till I have that one all the way done to put those labels in, though. I think I'm going to start with, working with the other things that I have and going from there. Okay, so what do we have for thin washi? We've got some pink. We've got these pink little rainbows, and I think we're gonna run this one like I normally do, and then do stripes for Saturday. It'll give us a little bit of variety, even though we've got those two boxes turned at a diagonal. That way they won't have the exact same deco on either side of them. Give it a little bit of, differences between them. And we'll just need to trim this box when we're done with it. If I made you dizzy spinning my planner yet, I'm making myself dizzy. Okay. Alright, let's get to the edge of this. My dad always taught me to measure twice and cut once. So I usually try pretty hard. Yeah, that's really crooked. Inevitably. And this is my problem. I'm like looking at this cut, and I don't know if you guys can see it on the video, but the slicer is cutting through the paper, like the planner paper, but it's not doing a great job of cutting through my labels, which I'm not real thrilled about. It's kind of frustrating. Kind of constantly have that hole in there where, now I have little slit holes all over my planner in little places. And granted, with next week, by the time I do next week, it's not going to be in this planner because most of February is next week, and I don't do with plums kind of bonus weeks, as everybody calls them. I use the week that has the most non-shaded days. So for me in this case, that's going to be doing the first week of February in February. Let's put these over here where I can get them if I need them. And maybe get that out because I will need it. I am still amazed that I have now had this rig set up 4 times, and not once during filming has my cat jumped up here. I'm probably jinxing it. Now she's going to do it 30,000 times. She's sitting in a box over here to the side, innocently. So she thinks, giving yourself a bath, but I'm onto her. I don't want her to jump up here, mostly because the tripod's kind of precariously perched. And her jumping up here, she decides she wants to be part of the plan with me, is gonna be, well, messy. Yeah. So now we'll just neaten these edges out, get them all polished off, and we will be on to the next box. So I watched Jurassic World Dominion the other night, and I wasn't sure I was gonna like it. I actually liked Jurassic World. I like Chris Pratt. He's pretty funny, and he did a good job, especially when it shows someone working with, you know, the whole concept of we're gonna train the velociraptors. Because no, that would be like saying we're gonna train a bunch of tigers to, you know, sit daintily and drink tea. And that's just not gonna happen. So, but the concept was neat, and I liked his character. I liked how his character interacted. So in case you haven't seen Jurassic Park Dominion or Jurassic World Dominion, it picks up where the last one left off in Jurassic World. All the humans got off the island, but of course, there's the ubiquitous can of shaving cream that has been haunting the movie sets all the way around since Norm, the big guy in the computer area, was making the deal to get the dinosaur embryos off Isla Nublar. So our bad guy in this movie has it, and he's trying to sell it, but he's trying to do it under the guise of, oh, he's going to help humanity. He's going to work on things so that humans will have, you know, this wonderful lifestyle, and we will have all kinds of benefits from studying dinosaur immune systems and just a bunch of really ridiculous crap like that. And it is ridiculous. While we do study other animals' immune systems, not so much with studying their immune system and being able to actually transfer that over. You're talking about that's like years of genetic transferring and working, and yeah, just I can't even imagine the amount of work that would have to go into that to be able to create medicines or analogous cures. Like we use neonatal, which of course is a, you know, brand new baby or immediately born or preborn, and they do this harmlessly. They don't have to kill the baby with sharks because they are extremely regenerative, and we use it with spinal cord injuries so that people with spinal injuries can walk again while using this therapy. It's kind of cool. It's really a neat idea, I think, because it goes in and it helps heal the spinal cord. I was watching a movie or television show that had it in, and this is a technology that's still, you know, really in its infancy as far as it being a functional thing. Like, I don't know if this is something that's really still being tested in labs. Oh wait, we were gonna go over under with this. I forgot I was gonna cross-hatch that. Sorry, my bad. So we were gonna, they're still really in the infancy of that technology and getting a feel for it. And of course, this isn't wanting to cut down now. Okay, we got it. Inevitably, the problem becomes sticker buildup. And I only got a Dawn's suggestion from Orange Umbrella. This is a Frankenplanner. It's a 7x9 vertical priorities layout from Plum. along with, nope, that's not long enough. Along with, I coiled in the first 3 months of an Erin Condren Daily Duo that I was gifted, to be able to kind of see how I like it, see how it works for me, if it does, if it doesn't, all that good stuff. So far, I'm really liking the daily planner. It's helped increase my productivity a great deal. I'm getting a lot more done. And I also really like being able to look at my day and see a literal visual layout of how much I've accomplished during the day. It's nice to see, because a lot of the times I'm like, oh, well, all I did was make some phone calls today, but it turns out that in the process of doing those phone calls, I was on the phone for, 2.5 hours, and it's a good length of time for me personally to be sitting in a chair and working on things. I don't think that got through. Maybe. We'll see. Nope. No, it did not. Okay. We're gonna do this and try recutting that. As I can see the clear white underneath there. Get sliced most of the way through. Okay. Either one of these coming apart right now would be a win. There we go. Okay, we'll take that. It's a little messy at one side, but we can work with that. I just wanted an extra little piece for up here. Just to kind of give it a little bit more to fill in that space, balance the stickers out a little bit more. Just kind of fills them in. Thank you to everyone who has been watching my videos regularly. I was quite surprised to discover that I have a regular audience of about 40 people. Who come and watch my videos, and that was just kind of mind-blowing to me. I'm not sure what I'm doing that's so very, very interesting. Maybe you just like hearing me ramble, I don't know. But either way, I appreciate that, those of you who are coming and watching my videos are doing so. So thank you so much. And my favorite video that I've posted recently, it's not super recently, actually, it was within the last 6 to 8 months, was we live out in the country. And of course, out in the country means mice, especially if you're in a farming area, which is where we are. There is a giant commercial farm across the street from us. Sorry, I needed some tea. There's a giant commercial farm across the street from us, and they where there are fields and grain, there are mice. So yeah, we've got plenty of mice out there to keep the cats busy, but we have quite a collection of local, what we call community cats, which are, they're not tame. Well, some of them were at one point in time. The cats aren't house pets. They live in the area. Most of the farmers will put food out for them. in an effort to keep the cats coming around, because where there are cats, there are no mice, and if you get rid of the mice, then the mice aren't eating your profits from your harvest. So they keep the cats around, feed them. We do out here what we call a spay neuter release program, where the cat is caught and then taken to a local veterinarian. The cat is given shots to prevent, really bad things from starting to go around the community. Also to prevent those same things from getting into the human community, because cats can get things like leukemia and AIDS. And it's kind of surprising how much immune responses we share with cats. We have a lot in common with them. Jessica Hudson, this kit is just your absolute worst nightmare. It's nothing but cows. I'm focusing on the cows. I have one sticker that isn't cows, and that's only because I didn't have another sticker that was cows to use. So, yeah, you're gonna hate it, because there's gonna be pages and pages of people with their pictures from their playing with me's and images and stuff put up to show off for the contest. So yeah, so for anybody who's doing this, just a little note. Why is that coming up? With this collaboration that we are doing, the lovely ladies at Orange Umbrella have donated a $10 gift card, and we're going to gather all the posts up. So if you want to be in the contest, I just need a full screenshot. Not a screenshot, full shot of your weekly layout. Or if you're using only a daily planner, your best day of the week that showcases the kit well. And then we will take all of those. I'm going to set them up in a poll, and we're going to then decide who has the preferred, what the preferred layout is. And we're not talking about best, because I kind of think everybody's best when it comes to this kind of thing. We all do our own thing with our planners. We're all using different kinds of planners. So you get to a point where you're like comparing apples and fish. And that just doesn't really work. You got to compare apples to apples. So the only thing everybody has in common with this, even though some of us may have the same planners, what we all have in common is we're all using this kit in whatever ways suit us. So post your photos. If you do not want to be part of the contest, just throw that in your post somewhere. Just throw a little note in there saying, hey, not interested, just wanted to do it for fun, something like that. So that I know not to include a screen cap of your weekly layout onto the post with the poll of best layout. So this isn't a my planner is better than yours or any of that kind of stuff. I think we all use the planners that we can A, afford, and B, work well for us. I'm one of those people that I've been using the vertical priorities for 3 years now, and just started doing stickering in June of 22. So this is still a fairly new thing for me, setting up all these, stickers and doing all of the different layouts and things, but I really enjoy it quite a lot, actually. I find it kind of relaxing in a way. Let's go ahead and peel this one up, I think, because it's getting caught underneath the other stickers and it needs to be peeled up and put on top of the other stickers. So we're gonna just go ahead and kind of peel this guy up here. Yay, at least part of it stayed. I'll stick that to my tripod because it's handy. I don't normally go for a full fill on the boxes, but since I've got plenty of washi, and so much of the washi is so cute with these cows all over it that it's kind of hard not to want to put cows everywhere, with the exception of Jessica Hudson, of course, who hates cows. But our next kit theme is going to be cats. Whenever OUC comes out with its cat video, I'm making a video, so my brain is thinking that it's cat kit for the year. And we'll do our next Great Cow-llaboration with the cats. Dawn, start coming up with the word now, woman, because you're going to name it just like you did this one, because you're more clever with those kind of things than I am. Yep, okay, sorry. Took a second break there just to make sure that like my camera was still filming and it hadn't given up the ghost on me. Okay, so for this one, we're going to do more of the cross-hatching, though I'm going to alternate this even though I've already used the pink. We are going to alternate this with some of the super thin pick washi so that you're able to actually see the effect of the cross-hatching. This little washi just has little dots and circles and says moo every so often on it, which I find to be quite funny. So we're going to do that one there, and then we'll, since we've got that one on the inside, we'll also run this piece on the inside. Okay, now that one is over. So the next one, and we'll be done with this strip now after this. Okay. Sorry, I know I'm a little bit of spaz right now because I'm tired and I did not sleep really great last night. And it did not make for a wakeful and functional Kelly. So we went over with that one. With this one, we went under with that, not over, I mean. So we're going to go over with this. But when we run it down the other way, it's going to go under. So you'll be able to actually see that crosshatch pattern to some extent. Okay. Now we need to pull up that one. We're going to run from the bottom up right along the edge of the box. Okay, and then we're going to lay that back down so you can kind of see some of how the cross-hatching works. I have that, yep, I am outside of the line with the washi, so let's peel this off and, oh, it was right. Okay, there we go. And then, of course, it's over in this corner up here at the top. What did I just do with my ruler? Under my planner. Okay. Only slightly losing my mind, folks. I promise. I'm not completely gone. Still here most of the way. 3/4, something like that. Maybe 5/8. We'll see how it works. And that's a more substantial piece of washi, so I will save that. But I'm going to get rid of the layout around it, the edging. Okay, so we've got just two, count them, two left to do. So on one of these, what I'm going to do is take this light blue washi I've got here, and on our diagonal cow, we're going to run strips and kind of stripes along the background. So instead of doing the edging like I did on the other one, this one is going to have strips behind it of the washi. Sorry, I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, and it's not always easy to do both and talk. Anybody have a kiddo in spring sports? My daughter was fond of track and field. My eldest, she was also a swimmer. I was also a swimmer, so I did track and field in the spring as well, just kind of helped stay in shape. I was a long distance runner because I was a long distance swimmer, and you don't want to mix those muscle types. The human body has fast twitch and slow twitch muscles, and the slow twitch are what are used for endurance, whereas your fast twitch muscles are where people like Usain Bolt are able to get such incredible, amazing speed and just fly with that. A human being has been clocked at 35 miles per hour, which when you consider actual anatomy, and the fact that we're not really designed for speed, we're designed for endurance, that's a pretty impressive speed. I missed the line. It's a pretty impressive speed for a human to be able to attain. So, just one of those random pieces of trivia I'm going to drop in on you. Okay, we're going to trim this off. And then I'm actually kind of thinking for the Sunday box, I may do some mild liner deco instead of washi, because I believe I have used, nope, I have one washi left that I have not used, so I will use that one. And hopefully I have enough of this to finish this box and get it to come off. Should be good. There's only like 3 lines left, so come on up. There we go. It is always the challenge, is getting the sticker back down, back up after you've laid it down. I mean, I suppose I could pre-plan more and have these organized so that they're, you know, ready to go for, you know, the cutting ahead of time, like pre-decorate the boxes and then just add the sticker on top. But I enjoy this process of going through and coming up with a new idea and putting it into play. I think I'm going to have just enough washi. We shall see. Okay. Got a little bit of fluff on it for my towel backdrop. No, we are not quite going to make it with this one. However, with the scraps from this one and the last one, I may still have enough to kind of, no, that's okay. Go back down. May be able to pretend a box. We'll have to see. I know I have the dark blue left, but I have like none of the light blue. So we're gonna be rebels. We're gonna do a dark blue strip in here. There we go. Okay, and we are almost done finally. It's been a lot longer for me than it will be for you guys. This layout has taken all of maybe an hour, maybe a little less to do. There we go. And yeah, I know it's a different color. I would have liked to continue the pale blue all the way down, but I just did not have enough washi. And then the one we have left over for our little cow friend over here is the hot air balloon, which is this full box right here, kind of delivering a package. But I didn't use that box because I really wanted to focus on the cows. So it's just going to become backdrop washi for this box. And the nice thing is, because of how I have this one set up, it's a real simple run up the sides, trim, run up the sides, trim. Then I'll put the last few stickers that go into this box once it's done. And then we will be all done, shy of me going back and doing my handwriting work to put in my habits and my different projects for this week. So, yeah, hopefully this one comes out okay. Hopefully my camera has not given up the ghost on me at any point. And with any luck, I will have a full video, finally, to post to YouTube of this entire process of how I deco my journal. Have this whole thing, you know, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow. Maybe one day it'll work. Yeah. See, I give you singing. I give you entertainment. What more could you want? Just what more could a body want? So Sundays are stay home days. So we're gonna put this little dude right here. And we do still have some labels to do here. And then we need our day off sticker. Because Sundays are also my day off. I do on Sundays. Sundays is just planner stuff. I work on get my planner set up, work on that, and nothing else. That's just my entire day. Let's see. I think I want the blue planner. I'll put our little blue planner icon on here for planning. And Sunday is also my day when I finish up my books, but we're going to save that for a different thing this week. Okay, so activities. This week, of course, on Thursday, I have, as per usual, my Flames Call with my lovely ladies. We are a chronic pain support group led by an absolutely amazing life coach who's just super fantastic, and we all adore her, and she's incredibly helpful. Most of the group is in England, so we have our calls at like 2 in the afternoon because it's like 8 p.m. over there. So, and then on Wednesday, I have a doctor appointment with my nurse practitioner to adjust one of my medications. Everybody over here is trying not to laugh because one of my cats, Frankie, is just going gonzo in a box. And it's a big flat fruit box. The kind that you'd find, you know, at the market with like loads of strawberries in it. It's a fruit flat. And we leave the boxes on the floor for her regularly because she absolutely loves them. She plays with them. She thinks they're the greatest thing that ever happened since like white cat food. I'd say sliced bread there, but it doesn't really apply because Frankie doesn't like bread. Her sister Grace does. Grace likes crackers and bread and all kinds of things she shouldn't eat. So, yeah. Okay, and then this week, I have not decided yet what my books are going to be. But I'm going to go in and get these stickers in here for my Just Read and the 52 book challenge. And then on Friday, that's going to drive me nuts. That just won't stay down. On Friday, of course, we have our rating sticker. Yeah, all that noise you hear in the background, it's my cat. She thinks she's gigantic. She's very confused.
She's chasing her tail.
Never mind, she's apparently chasing her tail. Okay. All right, folks. So, here we have it. Oh, wait. No, I forgot one. Hang on. Almost done. Now we're done. Okay, there. I feel better. So there is our weekly layout for the Great Cow-llaboration for the first ever OUC Doppelkit event. So I hope everybody enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you next time. And here's hoping the video made it all the way through. Take care, everybody. See you next week.